5-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 6 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 162 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 57.15 kilograms. Representing Serrano MMA and fighting out of Brazil, welcome Igor the Flash Taylon. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 12 wins and 4 losses. He stands 165 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 57 kilograms. Representing Team Lucas Mineiro and fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, please welcome Flavinho Queiroz.
Shins for their thighs. That's all going to be on display here in the Brave Combat Federation cage.
And you can see straight away that side-on long stance.
That stance is beautiful for in and out movement, beautiful for distance management. Little hard to shut down a takedown from there and a little hard to block low kicks. You have to do both via distance management.
Yeah, that front leg is very much exposed if Flavio chooses to attack it. Prime for a calf kick, just as I say. Nice return though from the Flash. Attacks in those short little bursts in and out, almost lulls you into a false sense of security. A lot of fighters I've seen him fight against, they mimic his rhythm and then all of a sudden, boom, he pushes forward.
Phil, everybody in mixed martial arts can do everything. They can punch, they can kick, they can take down like you saw right there, but there are still subtle nuances, still different plays of the game, and I love this karate-oriented approach that we're seeing from Igor, the Flash Taylon.
Straight back up, beautiful technical get up there from Flavio. Interesting though that Igor chose not to follow him down to the ground. Hit the takedown. Obviously realizes just how dangerous Flavio is, a legitimate BJJ brown belt in his own right. You kind of you're seeing now why he's nicknamed the Flash Carrick. Just those shots come nice and quick. Question mark kick, not too far away. Doing a good job of hitting on the counter as well. Almost inviting Flavio in. Now we're going to see just how good his takedown defense is. Not something that karate's renowned for, the grappling element, the wrestling.
It's not, Phil, but in order to make whatever your style is, in order to make it work, there are certain requisites that you absolutely have to have if you want to employ that karate style. You have to be able to deal with a clinch and not get thrown on your back from there.
You can already see a little bit of marking up on the calf of Flavio. Right now, great head position from Flavio, just underneath the chin. Oh, very close with the takedown. Beautiful defense.
Absolutely.
From Taylon.
Separation and now rinse, repeat.
Eats a nice stiff jab.
Straight right hands. Kicks to the abs.
He dropped him. He dropped him with a shot. The push, and then as he was getting up, he landed a beautiful shot on him.
I think, Phil, he'll likely separate and call his opponent up right now.
I think that's the most intelligent approach here, because every second that he's being held here by Flavio is more time that Flavio gets to recover, get his cognitive function back to where it should be, and then attack from his back.
He's winning this fight from standing, and that's where he wants the fight to be, and he absolutely is within his rights to stand up right now and call his opponent up.
The debutant Brazilian fighters really stamping their authority on Brave 60. Flavio seems to have recovered his faculties right now, has his head underneath the chin of Taylon. And so far, I'm very much impressed with Igor Taylon.
I'm very much impressed as well with Queiroz. He is a member of Team Mineiro, Team Lucas Mineiro. Brave Nation, That man is going to be fighting and cornering on the same card. It's like being in a horse race and being the rider and the horse. Very tough thing to do.
I would say commentating and fighting on the same card would be even more difficult, but then I'd be being self-indulgent.
Phil, as the first Irish bare knuckle boxing champion, you've got the right, earned the right to be self-indulgent.
Very kind of you. Back to the action at hand. Queiroz trying to get the trip takedown here by the looks of it.
Taylon wants to separate. He wants to reverse positions, get a forearm across the face, separate, and get back to winning this bout.
30 seconds left in the opening round here, exchanging knees. Have that little bit of pocket space in between one another. And so far, on the balance of play, if I were a judge, which I'm not in this particular situation, I would say Taylon's done enough to edge that round.
I would give it to Taylon 10-9, absolutely, but I think he's going to go back to his corner and get a little bit of strategy. Focus on the parts where you're winning clearly, like right there.
There's those beautiful bursts from Igor Taylon.
Win Igor the Flash. Taylon distance manages.
Flavio de Queiroz by surprise here. But the only advantage now for Queiroz is the fact that he's had 5 minutes to download that stimulus. He's had 5 minutes to now become accustomed to the type of attack, the type of approach that Taylon is going to have. What improvements, modifications does he need to make going into the second round, Kurt?
He's got to try and cut down on his opponent's speed. The simplest way to do that is land a low kick. That's what happens if you want to win. You've got to risk.
It's all about risk and reward in the second round of what is a very, very interesting, intriguing, strategic battle between the two premier flyweights. Another big shot from Igor. Oh, uppercut to straight combination. Igor's starting to feel himself in there.
The Flash is absolutely unbeatable when he's playing his game. Straight right hand, straight low kick, mixes them up. You don't know whether it's going to go high or low.
That lead leg is compromised. The lead leg of Queiroz is compromised. You saw him switch stances there. You saw him a little bit gingerly on it, but I think he's sensing that leg's going to be a problem for him, so he's throwing everything.
Flavino turning it into a dogfight. Very smart thing to do. Clinch and dogfight, clinch and dogfight. Look for the takedown. Nice turning the corner. There may well be a back. There's one hook in. The Flash needs to now keep his hip tight up against that fence.
Cannot afford to give Flavino any kind of space to get the secondary hook in. De Queiroz abandons the hooks in favor of throwing big shots. Trying to sneak that arm underneath the chin, but so far, Igor doing a good job of defending. He's eating a couple of shots here, but as you say, these aren't concussive shots. They're more to open up space for Flavino.
They're also pulling him ahead in the judges' scorecard. When you've got top control and you're punching continuously, it's very, very significant on the judges' scorecards.
Nice work of Taylon to get back to his feet in that 50-50 position. Both men with an underhook, both men with an overhook. Oh, beautiful short elbow from Flavino. And again.
And a third one.
Fourth. 5.
Elbows going quicker than we can count, Phil.
Beautiful work from De Queiroz to find those gaps, those pockets of space.
The flash of speed is not what it was, Phil. Those shots to the head have taken the power banks down.
Like you say, Queiroz turning this into a dogfight, not letting the karate specialist have space to gauge his distance and be measured with the strikes, getting right into his face. It must be said that Queiroz is riding a 2-fight losing streak for the first time in his professional career. It seems to have lit a fire underneath him in the second round. Those elbows are money for him.
Igor needs to pummel him a little bit, separate and get out of there. Get back to what he does better. However, he's taken a bunch of shots to the head and they have slowed him down very visibly. That kick does not come out with the speed it did. That straight right does not come out with the speed it had.
And his hands are a little bit low in classic karate style. Could leave him susceptible to a big shot. Oh, eats a shot there on that lead leg. Oh yeah, another big shot over the top there. Ripping to the body. Starting to shell up. We're seeing a definite swing and momentum here in the second round. Taylon dipping the head a little bit, primed for an uppercut. Tamalai elbow from De Queiroz. The output from Flavio in the second round has been incredible, Kerry.
It's a phenomenal reverse of fortunes. Brave Nation, when you hear a corner call for a dogfight, this is what the dictionary says it looks for. Put that chin down.
Oh, landing huge.
Forward, land huge shots.
I'll be very impressed if Taylon makes it into the third round. Great job to make adjustments by De Queiroz and his team. Oh, big knee! 20 seconds left. Pressure being poured on continuously.
Flavio mixing it up. Body and head.
Taylon.
Body and head. Landing on the chin now, Brave Nation.
Taylon offering very little in way of offense. That's it. Decky Larkin calls it, saving the fighter from himself. The adjustments made by De Queiroz going into that second round won him the fight.
Phil, we're watching a little bit of that action in slow motion, courtesy of Brave Jim. I want to say from my heart, I want to extend my congratulations to Igor, the Fast, Taylon. He put in round one, he put on an absolutely phenomenal performance of what you can do with karate.
All right, Brave Nation. Another exciting battle comes to an end. This one stopped by referee Decky Larkin at 4 minutes and 56 seconds of the second round. Your winner by TKO due to strikes, Flavio Queiroz.